I grew up here.
I grew up here.
I grew up here.
My children are growing up here.
This is where I work.
This is my home.
This is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert.
There are more than 230,000 people in Gilbert, Arizona. This is their home. For many, it's a place to build a career, to raise a family, and to enjoy a tremendous quality of life. This past year, Gilbert was named the 22nd best place to live in the country by Money Magazine. We are also the second safest city in the United States, the best city for working parents, and one of the nation's fastest growing communities. It's no wonder this is the place where people are choosing to put down roots. Gilbert is home to countless success stories. People who grew up here and are now giving back to their community. But there are so many more stories yet to be told. Those who are still growing. Growing up, Gilbert.
When I grow up, I want to be a boss.
A nurse.
I would like to be a basketball player.
A swim teacher. And a dentist and a doctor.
When I grow up, I want to be a politician.
What I love about serving this community as an elected official is the opportunity to meet so many unique and wonderful residents.
There's so much opportunity in the town of Gilbert for growth.
I love getting to know so many people who spend so much time, so much effort in helping to make this community thrive.
The thing I love most about Gilbert, Arizona are the residents. They not only give back to their churches and their kids' schools, but to the community with different business organizations.
When we work with our residents and our business community to make Gilbert better, we get to see the fruits of those labors.
I decided to stay in Gilbert because I wanted my children to have the same experience that I had growing up.
I've had lots of chances to move outside of Gilbert, but as we've looked around, we always come back to Gilbert because in very special ways it's our home.
And when we talk about it takes a village to raise a family, we live in that village in Gilbert, and it's just a joy to have that.
And I'm very proud to call Gilbert my home.
There is no better place in this country to raise our children than Gilbert, Arizona.
Open for business.
Community focused.
Playful community.
Growth and development.
Premier education.
This is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert.
Community focused, open for business. Council members do a lot to enhance our quality of life. They're working with our Economic Development Department to bring in more businesses, restaurants, and attractions that add real value to our community. This year we broke ground on a 250-acre development. We started construction on a university campus, and we saw the grand opening of Heritage Marketplace. These are just some of the wonderful business partnerships that keep Gilbert growing.
All the owners here live in Gilbert. We love it from a personal perspective. It's a safe community. We love the dining and the entertainment options, as well as just a great place to be able to raise a family.
We expect to be here for a long time and really maintain a great partnership with the town of Gilbert and with the citizens who live here.
Being in Gilbert does not mean you cannot be a leader in the world.
One of the great points of Gilbert is the fact that it is a new city with high energy, young talent, and this is what the new industries of the globe are looking for.
Doing business here is not difficult, and there are some really terrific people here to help you out.
And there's not many places like that left in America where you can, be safe, raise a family, but at the same time have a sense of, entrepreneurial spirit and fire, and I really feel like we get that here in Gilbert.
With new development comes new jobs and investment in our future. It takes planning from Gilbert staff and town manager Patrick Banger to make sure that future is a bright one for all of those who are growing up in Gilbert.
When I grow up, I want to be a heart surgeon.
A fashion designer.
A game designer.
Elsa. A basketball player. I want to be a vet. When I grow up, I want to make important decisions.
In 2014, we continued our efforts to be best in class in all lines of service. This year, we achieved notable success in both operational and financial excellence through the hard work of our employees. Through responsible financial management, Gilbert received 4 credit rating upgrades over the last year, bringing our total to 10 increases in the last 3 years. This brings Gilbert's credit score to 1 step below a AAA rating, which is the highest score attainable. This achievement is especially notable in that more than 60% of municipal rating changes through the recession were downgrades, not upgrades. Not only have we worked hard to make the most of your tax dollars, we worked hard to save money. Over the past 3 years, we saved $26 million in interest by managing our debt. As one of the first communities in the region to adopt a zero-based budgeting process, we also came in under our budgeted general fund by $800,000. Our efficient practices and innovative processes have saved a total of $6.7 million in this year alone, all while maintaining a full-time employee to resident ratio that is the lowest in the region at 5.3 full-time employees per 1,000 residents. That's quality over quantity. These progressive measures in financial and operational management means Gilbert will continue to deliver some of the highest quality services in the region at the lowest cost per capita of all major cities. As we grow, we will continue our focus on efforts like these to create a world-class, sustainable community that is one of the first choices for living and working. Innovative, this is Gilbert.
While Patrick is working to make innovative decisions and move Gilbert forward, our public safety employees are striving to keep this community crime-free and family-friendly, a safe place to grow up.
When I grow up, I want to be a swimmer in the Olympics.
A makeup artist.
An astronaut. A football player. A doctor.
I want to be a dancer. When I grow up, I want to protect people.
I'm very proud to be an officer with the Gilbert Police Department in America's second safest city. This past year was very exciting. We had a lot of big projects that continued our commitment to safety. One of them was the Chandler Gilbert holding facility at our main station. With this partnership will come increased efficiency for both departments. When an officer makes an arrest, the officer will drop the person off right here in Gilbert instead of booking people into jail in downtown Phoenix. This saves up to 3 to 4 hours per person arrested. This year, Gilbert also conducted one of its largest investigations to date, a 6-month-long investigation with the help of other agencies including Chandler, Tempe, Phoenix, and Mesa. This led to over 40 arrests, over 300 felonies charged, which in turn led to a significant decrease in trafficking of drugs throughout town and the trafficking of stolen property. This year also big improvements in the canine unit. We had 2 dogs that had to retire, but with that we also obtained 2 new dogs, and we had a generous donation to build a canine training facility. There'll be an obstacle course for the dogs and a lot of different training opportunities.
Stop right there, son of dog!
These dogs are an asset to the police department because their role is multifaceted. They can search for people. Also, they're there for protection for the officers and for citizens as well. These are just a few of the things that made us the second safest city in the country. We're very proud, and that is amazing, but we want to be #1. So we're going to continue to strive for excellence and to be #1 and best in class. Committed to safety, this is Gilbert.
Gilbert Fire and Rescue is focused on improving services to our residents and our businesses and becoming a technology leader, and this year is no different. For example, in 2004, our ISO rating went from a 5 to a 4. Well, we were evaluated again now in 2014, so now our ISO rating went from a 4 up to a 2, which is a huge jump. The ISO rating is the Insurance Service Office. Every year, departments from all over the country have the ability to be evaluated to see if they can increase their rating. ISO comes in and they look at everything from your fire department to what apparatus you have. They look at all the training stuff that you do, how many hours they train, to the equipment you have on the fire trucks.
Hi, I'm Gary Hildebrandt.
One of the other highlights was the rollout of our engine company safety surveys. We've taken the engine and ladder companies within the town and we've had them go out and start doing company inspections. The Fire Marshal's office has a goal, and they're trying to inspect 100% of all the businesses, low, medium, and high hazard within the town. It's an incredible program that's working well, and it's going to have a long life here with the town of Gilbert and the Gilbert Fire and Rescue Department. Gilbert Fire and Rescue is dedicated, along with the town, to becoming a technology leader. The fire department app that just came out is incredible. It was a fantastic partnership with the Spark App League, with the town of Gilbert and the fire department, where the winner ended up being an all-girls team from Centennial High School. Their product was incredible, so were all the other submissions. So we took a look at all the ideas that were submitted, and we created the final product today that is not only visually appealing, but it takes citizens and it links them in to the fire department from their fingertips of their smartphone. Everything from fire prevention information to water safety information to basically hitting a button and finding out what the closest fire station might be to you. That allows you, if a citizen wants to come by and get their blood pressure checked, it shows them what's the closest station that they're at. The other thing is we put an anonymous arson tip line in there. So if they are out and they see that there's a fire in the area, they see something suspicious, they can go to the mobile app on their phone, put something in there, and it anonymously submits that tip over to the fire marshal's office. Fire department's job is fire prevention. We say an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So we try to prevent everything from hitting the school talks with the kids. That is what our main focus is. You look at the front of the app, we've got our fire dog on the front. You touch Spring, she barks. And it's a really neat app with fire quizzes in there. Get the information about smoke detectors, when to change the batteries, hit the kids with it, and they'll bring it back to their parents. Community focused, this is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert, a place where residents and visitors feel safe to explore our many parks, eat delicious local cuisine, and enjoy all that Gilbert has to offer. And we have a lot. Let's find out some of the favorites.
I like to come to the Gilbert Farmers Market. It's what we do every weekend with my family.
I like everything about Gilbert. I love the downtown area.
Well, I like to eat, and so I like visiting our restaurants and some of the other great restaurants in town.
Liberty Market. I like to eat at Joe's Barbecue.
We like coming to the farmer's market for waffle crush and all the fresh vegetables and the cheddar popcorn.
Amen.
Experience the wonderful quality of life we have here.
Great restaurants down here. The whole downtown area is really fun and family friendly.
It's just a beautiful town. It's nice and small. It's safe. There's no crime down here. It's beautiful.
I love to do everything. There's so much to do here. I love to go every week to the farmers market. I like taking my granddaughter around.
The Gilbert Days Parade.
Everything's fun.
I like to come to the farmers market. Awesome food and just really family friendly.
Oh my gosh, there's so much I like to do in Gilbert. We love to shop in Gilbert. We love to eat in Gilbert. That's the big one. We love to eat in Gilbert.
Every citizen should be proud to live here because there's just so much to do.
I'm part of a team that's committed to safety, and I get to help people every day.
I've been coming to downtown Gilbert for more than 30 years, and now I'm raising my family here.
It feels wonderful to give back to the community that truly made me who I am today.
Our quality of life will make any visitor want to stay here in Gilbert forever. That's why so many people call Gilbert their home. We're working here, living here, and raising our children here. Sometimes in our hectic day-to-day life, we can overlook how special our community really is, how wonderful it is to grow up here in Gilbert. So, capture the moment. Take time to think about what makes Gilbert great and how you can make it even greater for the future.
Looking through the lens, I see you smiling then. I take a photograph. In my mind you'll never fade. A million winding roads. Who knows where we will go today or tomorrow. Never give up and I'll never give up on you. It's a beautiful life if you never stop dreaming. I never stop dreaming with you. It's a beautiful, beautiful life. Beautiful, beautiful life. Never give up 'cause I'll never
Committed to safety. This is Gilbert. I'm done.
Committed to safety. This is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert. Sorry.
Committed to safety.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at you and say growth and develop. This is Gilbert. Okay. Without the finger.
Was my tie bar straight?
It's kind of hot in here.
Gilbert.
All kinds of families. Okay, you have to be quiet, okay?
I should be an anchor. I'm ready to go. Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm done.
Ready and throw. All right, again. Ready and throw.
Say, this is Gilbert.
This is Gilbert.